Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I was out in the rain, it was misty, and I was picking some hay off a big bale for my horse because in her hay field, well, one thing it would really tear up the field right now. We have had nothing but rain, so we'll have to wait till the ground freezes, but not a big deal. She's got some other bales she's been chewing on, but I just wanted her to have some of her fresh one. So I was out there giving her that, and it was just great. Misty, not too cold out, just pleasant. So, yeah, she was happy. And then I put some in her house so she could get out of the rain and enjoy her night so she can eat and go to sleep and feel good. So, yeah, her name's Dusty, for any of you that don't know. And she has a stray chicken friend named Chicolet. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that made for a really good day. And I got a lot of things done in the house and yeah, it's pretty good. I was thinking if anybody's going to vote tomorrow, I can't. I'm a felon, but if anybody's going to vote, maybe perhaps say a prayer first cuz it is important. Um I'm not sure how far that will go in different states or if it really matters, but saying a prayer to have the right person elected isn't a bad idea anyway. So, what the heck, right? So, yeah. Oh, I was thinking about, oh, I always ask God to give me words, but I was a bartender and didn't drink. So, well, and then I was a bartender and did drink after work, but never during work. But the one time I was, it was hard because watching people um, get inebriated, and then trying to talk them out of it, like time to go home or whatever. It's like almost like babysitting in that extreme. I mean, I hate to make it sound like that, but in a sense, especially nowadays, the bars can be liable if the bartender sees somebody getting like way messed up and they don't do something about it. So it is important. But back to my point is watching, being empathic, being able to almost feel another person and watching them. I call it empathic drunk video watching. It's like as an empath watching somebody else get enamored. I mean, hammered. And I could almost feel it. Then there's another person that has substance abuse issues, and he gets almost physically puking sick to the point where I almost feel it. So I have to like limit my watching of it. And the one guy, he's like, he says, if you don't understand it, this video isn't for everybody. And like it's over my head and you just don't know. Oh no, I know. I know. And I know. Yeah. You're not your armor of God is not up in that extreme. You're very transparent, and it was horrible to see somebody that I care about making a fool out of themselves. I got to take this one step further. It is so true because Satan will use alcohol against you. And um, women get more aggressive, more male like with alcohol, and less sympathetic or empathetic would be the word. And men get very feminine, have a lot of feminine tendencies surface that Satan's saying, hey, do this or say this, or little, like if a guy did something like that, wouldn't that be, no, just, um, that would be like way too much, you know what I'm saying? So, um, Satan will put you over the top when you don't have your armor of God on straight, you know? That's your shield. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with partying. You can party, but to get enamored to the point where you're losing yourself, that's a scary situation, and I care. So I decided to say something about it. Anyway, but yeah, it needed to be said because I do know there is nothing above me or beyond my reach of imagination in another human being, and I see you clearly. Oh, you know that song? I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Um, and it goes, look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue skies. Oh, beyond me, I lost it right now, but that's okay. Love that song, and I was thinking that last night. I was sort of chuckling to myself because I've partied, but and I'm like, no, man, I do see clear. You can't tell me, nothing you're thinking I haven't thought, believe it or not, whether it be physics, astrology, astronomy, uh, you name it, been there, done you know. And yeah, I am that smart. And yeah, I am totally empathic and could totally feel your stress and strife that you caused yourself by getting that. So, anyway, now this is the video that may not be for everybody. So, it's not directed at everybody, but it is directed at quite a few. So, yeah, it's time. I mean, times are really stressful, and God is close. Christ is here. Satan is here. This battle is right on YouTube. And believe it or not, Satan physically is on YouTube. So he sees everything before it's done. God gifted him with all that is, whatever he wanted to do until that time is done. And when that time's done, he's done. And that time's almost up here. So actually, the thoughts are playing catch up. What his bad thoughts were are playing catch up, and that's going to be diminished shortly here. It's like a candle going out, just or sands through the hourglass. When them grains are done, that's it. Time's up. It's not getting flipped back around. That's it. So we got to be straight and narrow and righteous. You got to learn to be righteous. You really do. You want to have eternity. That's an important thing. So, you know, everybody fights for life. Even the ones that want to end their lives are fighting for life. And that may sound derogatory, but it is very true. So, it's a desperation or a sickness or combination, drug related. So, a lot of different reasons. Mental illness is a real thing, but it's, as I've stated before, I don't believe it's always inherited or um, it could be a matter of lacking vitamin E or proteins or amino acids not being digested properly in your system. All kinds of things can lead to stress. Of course, we then know how food treats us, and I'm a big one on that because I do have a lot of allergies and I'm not a perfect eater. I would almost be if it wasn't for all my allergies because normal things other people eat, it's like I can't. So it's really hard to find foods to eat. So, yeah. Like tonight, I'm gonna make some burger and some mashed potatoes. I can't have a bunch of mashed potatoes. I'm allergic, but I'll have a little bit and try and be careful. I just love them. It's like, oh, but I have to be really careful on that. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I usually say, I hope you're doing well. I am. I was so excited about coming in and being all mystified. It was a mystifying day. Just really nice before winter hits. Like one more ta-da out in the, well, it wasn't sunny, but at least it was outside. So, yeah. And it's funny seeing that little chicken get wet too. And she doesn't care because her feathers keep her warm, but her back will get all wet, her feathers, and they look separated and everything. It's just goofy. I mean, I've had chickens before, but never a red one. I had leghorns, the white ones, and I took care of chickens out on ranches that were different colors and stuff. But never seen them wet like that. So, yeah, it's a trip. Like out in Montana, it would snow, but it wouldn't really just, it didn't, we didn't have great rainy seasons. So, yeah. Yep, the mountains got a lot of snow though. But yeah, anyway, let's see, anything else on my mind? Oh, I don't know. That's probably about it. If I think of something else, I'll get on here and um, that's probably about it. I just had to speak on that empathic, drunken video watching. Scary, scary stuff. Watch who you're watching. Later, people. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.